So, welcome back, my powerful MVP family. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to yet another video. It's July. We're still here, guys. We have to be thankful. And so, I'm here with another video just for you. Today, I really want to talk about me coming home to Jamaica and oh, God had other plans for me as a retired person. So that's quite interesting, you know. But you really, they said retirement should be restful, peaceful, and that I'd be sipping coconut water under a breadfruit tree, watching lizards do push-ups on the wall. I don't know. I believe them. I believe that that's how it's supposed to be. But was it for me? Oh, the maintenance guy just came. So let's fast forward to 11 months, right? I am here. Literally running like a mini, what you call it? Like a little mini outreach center, because you know I'm reaching out to you guys asking for your support, getting your support to get things done. But that's what I've been doing here from this rented home. Mothering an orphan girl who now reads like a, not like a pro yet, but really, I'm going to say like a pro compared to where she was, and tells me what to do, you know, always helping me. I can't finish eating before the kid. Grandma, you finished? I'm like, please let my food digest. So helpful, you know, coming with a bottle of water when I don't even ask for it, or, you know, always just right there. Then I adopted a school without the paperwork, and my wallet and heart are on a mission to outgive each other. I'm retired, I'm on a fixed income, but I can't help but support. So listen, no, it's not quite what I expected. Nope, didn't expect it, but maybe, just maybe, it's exactly what God had planned for me. You know, it's just surreal to see how this 11 months have really unfolded. So it's been 11 months since I returned to Jamaica, 11 months of sunshine, of service, sacrifice, and soul searching. I made the wise decision to rent instead of rushing into buying property because I wanted time to feel this place again, not just to live in it. I wanted, and my daughter said it, she says, Mommy, good thing we rented, you know, because just in case. So in those 11 months, I opened my door to this young girl. Everybody knows about Kayla. I never hid her from you guys. She didn't have a consistent, well, I don't want to say yes, I'm going to say consistent, because if somebody takes her and said they're going to adopt her and they're still back and forth in America, that means she's moving from home to home. So she didn't have a consistent space. And children like these who are broken, they need consistency. And so they asked, I said yes, and this is where she called home. And she was shy. You talked to her. She's quiet, struggling to read, so struggling to read. But today she's blooming. She reads with more confidence. She laughs freely and starts conversations that are just interesting. Stability gave her wings, and God used my home to build her that nest. Just talking to Kayla now, and to see that Kayla will come and ask questions and get excited, you know, like I'm in the kitchen and, Grandma, everywhere your arm up under your arms. Every time you come in the kitchen, Grandma, I'm right here next to you. It makes you feel good. Hey, Mr. Leroy. I see you. Good morning, good afternoon. Right, but it didn't just stop there with little Kayla, you know. When you talk about food, the cost of food in Jamaica, but she's never been without. God is so good. with my children supporting you guys on my channel who reached out when she came and helped with the school part of it, which should have been a pretty penny per month, 24,000 per month. But when you chipped in, it took that burden off my shoulders, and I focused on food for her. When the funds that you guys donated finished, my daughter didn't ask any questions. She just says, "Oh, mommy, let me send funds for Kayla to get to school." And so God has truly blessed me. He has truly blessed her. And we're thankful for every moment, for every blessing, for every prayer, for everything. So through my YouTube channel, I was able to donate supplies to the school that we adopted. That's who I am, right? And this is why now I'm asking the question, is this for me? Is this for me? Am I going to be able to sustain this, knowing that I can't stand to see the need? I can't stand to see that people are struggling the way they are struggling. At the end of this video, I'm going to add a little clipping from my hairdresser who sent that this morning, just saying thanks to my son and to myself, and it feels good knowing that you don't have to have riches to make life different for somebody. You will see in the background what it looks like, but she's out there every day pushing and hustling. So when we jumped in and decided, I did reach out to the platform, but I felt funny because I said I'm reaching out too much, asking for too much. But my son jumped in, and so I will add the video at the end of this video. Because through this channel, my powerful MB family, I was able to donate supplies to every classroom at Kayla's school. Her teacher received extra support, so much extra support. And many students got food vouchers during the Christmas break. Most recently, we see the video, the 6th graders walking into high school receive book vouchers to help ease the burden of back-to-school costs. All of this thanks to the kindness of strangers like you guys. Well, you're no longer strangers to me. You're my family. You're my family. You're the power of a community. You are my MVP family. We have built that kind of a community. And so I thank all of you. But here I am asking the hard question today, guys. I've thought about it. I've slept on it. I am thinking about it. Is this really where I want to plant my roots? With my children abroad, my grandchildren are there. I am there. I'm here. My husband is still there. Is this where I really want to plant my roots? Can I sustain this level of giving while living on a fixed income? What does next month look like? Do I renew my lease or begin a new chapter? Talk to me in the comments, guys. I've learned something, though, something powerful this year. Sometimes your purpose finds you. I didn't come back to Jamaica to run any charity. I didn't come back here thinking, I knew the needs were great, but I never, this wasn't something I thought of because, as I said, I'm not working like before. I used to, when I worked, I gave, but now I'm not working. I was thinking, all right, I gave enough, so. But I didn't come here to do all of this. I didn't plan to be a mentor. I didn't plan to advocate. I didn't plan to be on an official school board all in one. But life whispered, there's more to do. And I just did what I had to do. I said yes, and I got it done. I said yes to having Kayla. I saw the needs at the schools, the resources needed, and I said yes, let us get some things on the wall. Thank you, Lady K from the UK and Ernestine, right? And again, this month may bring new decisions, but one thing is sure, whether I stay right here, move elsewhere, or shift how I serve, I know that impact isn't measured in years. It's measured in hearts touched, in children helped, and in hope restored. So now I'm not sipping coconut water all day. I don't know. Because I buy the coconut water, they put it in, they cut them for me, and if we fill up 2 jugs, so I buy 12 coconut water. We do it weekly because I go through the 12 in a week, but we fill the bottles up and freeze them because we know coconut water has a very short lifespan. And in the beginning, I was losing out because I would have it in the jug in the refrigerator. And then, like maybe the 3rd day, I go to taste it, and it just tastes weird. I have to throw it out. And then they told me, no, freeze your water, freeze your coconut water. And that's what we have been doing. So I drink them as needed, and it's so refreshingly good. And so I'm not just sipping coconut water all day. I'm too busy pouring into others' cups, and you know what? It's the sweetest drink I've ever tasted. Just giving back and just seeing this smile on faces, and just knowing that God provides those of you out there who gave back. We have so many, and it's just a few of you who chose to give back. But God bless the few of you. We got it done. We got the job done. And for that, I am thankful. This coconut water is so refreshing in this heat. So, we just have to continue onward and upwards. And if this story touched your heart, even just a little, please consider doing one of 3 things. I'm just asking for 3 things. Subscribe if you haven't already. This platform is how we keep hope alive. 1 child, 1 story, 1 act of kindness at a time. Share this video with someone who might be thinking about returning home, wondering if they still have something to give. Trust me, your story isn't over. And 3, support the channel however you can. A lot of you have been praying me up. A lot of you have been present, showing up in every comment, in every video. You're showing me your comments. You're not here today, gone tomorrow, but you're consistently supporting. Life is funny. And I look sometimes like some people, a topic comes up and they're all here. And then another topic comes up, Kayla and myself singing at Vesper, and hardly anybody shows up. You talk about little stuff that hardly anybody shows up. But then if I put something out there about somebody getting raped and killed, and then everybody's here. But life shouldn't be like that. Because if we only show up sometimes, people are going to fall down. But if we are consistent with showing up and supporting and encouraging, then people stay stronger and better. Wow, guys, it's July 1, and here we are again with yet another video. So this is your girl, Miss Bev, getting ready to do a video. But guys, I wanted to just show you something and tell me what you would do if you think you would dig in your pocket and just give this person a little incentive. Food in Jamaica is expensive, But I had this friend who he goes up to St. Mary. Actually, it was my neighbor across the street. He goes to St. Mary, and when he gets up there in his place, he brings down stuff. And so I cannot just take people's work for granted. If I have to buy a soursop or buy these things from like the market lady, my heart cannot give me to just take these things that he brings. He travels so far to come down. Luckily, he has work in the area, so when he comes, it's not just coming to bring these things to us, but he's coming to do work in other spaces. But from God is so good, and I don't have property to go and get these things because I'm not in St. Elizabeth. Maybe St. Elizabeth, I could beg somebody, oh, you go over granny over there, so you go pick sauce or bring one nice sauce up. My husband, he would have things around. But I'm here in Trelawney and, everything have to be bought. Nobody coming to give you. So look at what he brings us again. Before the last time brought us a huge soursop. Guys, we got a nice jug of juice and a bottle of juice. My here lady was here, she was able to enjoy some of that juice. Powerful and strong. And he brought breadfruit, we were able to roast breadfruit. Then he bring us mangoes and lime and different things, guys. Who could it be but God? Bring us breadfruit. Last time he brought 2 small soursops. He said when I went, Miss Bev, somebody went in and just claimed the stuff for themselves. Strangers just walk in and pick and take. But he was able to secure 2 small ones. Then when I reached out to him, I think it was last week or the week before, he said, I'm not sure, but I'm going to look. And if I find anything when I come down, I'll bring. And look at it, guys. He did find something. Look at that. He brought me lime. Know how long we've been looking for lime and couldn't find lime down here? One time I bought 2 dozen. The market lady saw somebody and he had them selling. They were green, no juice. And look at this, guy. These are so filled with juice. And he did get 2 soursop. Look at that. So today's Tuesday, by Thursday, maybe by tomorrow with the heat and all that, those will be ripe. And he brought us another breadfruit. So guys, what would you do? Would you give him a little token of thanks, or would you just say thank you and let him walk away? Tell me in the comments what you would do.
Okay, Miss Beverly, see the foundation at the shop here. So this is the foundation it started on yesterday. So I'm videoing it to show you and let us see what's going on. So thanks to you and Christopher and myself for this project. So I'm here videoing it to show you. This is the foundation of it now. No finish as it. As soon as it's finished, we'll give you another update. And probably when the workman them come back, we'll give you an update for that video. So I'm just doing this video now to let you see what's going on. So see, this is Peaches and this is Cindy right here. Cindy is smiling, and these are the rest of material. They're not gone on it. So these are the board. I have them outside to start, but they just come yesterday. So let's see what's going on for the rest of the week. Goodbye.